Okay guys, we're into November now, and let's just go have a look at some of our Chamaerops palms, a couple of them anyway. And not a bad day out here. The weather's actually been pretty normal, seasonal weather, which is okay. Yucca gigantea tucked away under that plastic bag. There's a Chamaerops here, been there for years. Growing in probably a pretty poor location, gets lots of sun, but competition from those roots, so it's never really amounted to too much. But that is a Chamaerops humilis, a Mediterranean fan palm. Not a bad specimen. I do water it in the summertime, but there's a lot of roots in the big trees that kind of like compete with it, unfortunately. So when you plant palms, don't plant them around big trees, especially under cedar trees. Those are the worst thing. And then there's another one here that should probably be a lot bigger, but it's not because it's growing right beside a huge cedar tree. Chamaerops here. It's not a bad one though. Pretty nice specimen. Huge cedar tree there, getting covered with English ivy, which is a good thing. Hopefully it'll kill that tree, but that's a Mediterranean fan palm there, nice and healthy, growing. We have more than this too. I'm going to show you one that I grew from seed years ago. This one was I bought at the nursery when it was tiny years ago. So Chamaerops palm suckers, they get these offsets here, native to the Mediterranean area, and you can see all the offsets here, and they usually have pretty wicked spines along the petioles here, right there, but a nice stiff frond, a little bit more wind resistant but less cold hardy than Trachycarpus fortunei. And let's go look at these ones. Look at these fascias, eh? Beautiful. Ah, that one's in full bloom up there. Yeah, they're early this year. I think it's probably maybe something to do with maybe the really warm, dry, long summer, a little bit of maybe stress, you know, got them to bloom earlier, so dry. And actually we have a Chamaerops. This is one of my seed grown. That's a Trachycarpus fortunei palm, okay? That one actually needs some fertilizer. This one here's got big fronds on it. It's beautiful. Wicked spines on the petioles. I got the seed from that one from California years ago. So that's been in the ground about over 30 years now. Isn't that a beauty? Growing in rock, kind of bonsai'd, tough as nails, but really big fronds on that one. So that is a Mediterranean fan palm. And I don't even know if it has any suckers on it, you know? I don't think it actually... maybe it produced one sucker off to the other side. But it's mostly a single trunk on that one. So it's arborescent, right? Forming a, hopefully, I've seen them with 20 feet of trunk on them over time. And then we're going to show you another one here in a pot. And it's a beauty. Wendy bought this one at Home Depot years ago. I'm pretty sure it was Home Depot special. Tiny little thing. Actually, here's another one here too. There's a Chamaerops. I grew that one from seed. That's collected in St. George, Utah. The seed right there, that stays out all winter. And let's just see what we got here. Remember, in pots, they're less cold hardy. So if it gets really ugly, I got to throw this one in the tiki hut. But there's another Chamaerops. Absolutely beautiful. It's got some offsets coming here. It's growing beside a Phoenix canariensis. So nice little palm. You want to plant these guys, put them in full sun, well-draining soil. If you live in a cooler area, put them up under an overhang, and where they get lots of heat and sun and some overhead protection in the winter time. So there you go. Nice compact palm tree. And if you live in even a better area, you could probably make a hedge out of those suckers, right? There's different varieties. I like Volcano, seems to be one of my favorite. That's one of the nicest ones. Volcano, hard to come by. This is the regular green mound form. There's some pretty good size ones here on Salt Spring Island. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos here from Banana JSSI, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Cheers.